The town is dealing with beheadings, but you won't believe it. The villagers are gearing up for the head-cutting rally. So in this party, our hero Klein is sent to crush this head high feast investigation. Authorities are still using medieval methods. Klein wonders, can we use a bit of modern science? Klein's antisocial ideas render him a unique underground idol in the hearts of all the officers. Little does Klein know, he's about to embark on a head-tasting adventure. As soon as he arrives in Skull City, Klein feels a chilling bone atmosphere, like a creepy elevator ad. Seems like in this town, heads are the main event. He is here to find someone named Fantoso, who is rumored to be the owner of the head gallery. Once inside, he sees villagers throwing a head dance party, even playing hide and seek with heads. Next, a blindfolded woman surprisingly catches Klein, and bad luck for him. This girl named Katrina is truly a sharp-witted gal. So Fantoso decides to keep him in the head castle and introduces a bunch of villagers as if he's selling a travel package. But Klein is only interested in leads for the case, like tracking down the head agent. So he asks around if there are any suspects, and suddenly Harden pops him with, "It was a headless horseman." Everyone looks at Klein, confused, while Fantoso explains the knight's tale. Too bad he wasn't invited to unveil it. They say in the winter of 1979, the knight got trapped in Skull Valley and became a trending topic in history. Fragment 17 is packed like a time capsule, the death toll so high it's jaw-dropping. The tragic end of the night is like an unfinished script. They accuse anyone who enters of being delicious. Head Town became a no-go zone. Everyone booked an entire dormitory floor. Until 20 years later, the legendary knight suddenly resurrects, making a dramatic comeback with his head. Such scary legends make even the dogs want to binge-watch Hulu at home. Klein is shaken to the core, but still wants to rationalize it all with science. A resurrected headless knight. Klein chuckles to himself, haha, that's not scientific. But the truth is not simple. Soon after, another villager gets head listed. Just like the previous cases, the head mysteriously disappears again. As the investigation leads to nowhere, Klein wonders, is there really a headless knight out there? The truth isn't easy. The string of head loss cases is driving him insane. With careful examination, Klein discovers the victim's wounds resemble accidental burns. Could it really be that the ghost from the supernatural realm is at work here? Does this mean that deep down he is no longer as steadfast in his scientific beliefs as he once was? As time passes, Klein's mind is in suspension until he finds something new at the funeral. Unbelievably, the sheriff tells him that today's victim, Mass, is actually the fifth dead man, sending Klein's head into. Before the sheriff could elaborate, the urge for hunting heads feels awkward, while the pastor shoots a punishing glare from the side. But if there are 5 dead, why are there only 4 headstones? So, Klein decides to dig up the 4 graves, but it feels like a losing business. Finally, he stumbles upon a crucial clue on the widow's body, an extra special cut. Klein decides to take the body back for an autopsy, hoping to figure out the cause of the head. But after the autopsy, he discovers the widow was pregnant. The fruit inside her was indeed the 4th dead man the sheriff mentioned. Now Klein's confusion deepens. What secret could be lurking behind this? Later at night, Klein live streams a fight between the sheriff and the pastor. Out of nowhere, the sheriff plans to flee the town, like escaping a loveless marriage. But before Klein can convince him, the sheriff abruptly turns to leave, looking as scared as a cat in a dog show. Klein keeps asking about the child's father, but the sheriff scurries off in horror. Just as he prepares to step out at that very moment, suddenly, the headless knight launches a surprise attack. The knight swiftly lops off the sheriff's head, turning the scene into an illogical premiere show. Oddly enough, the knight doesn't harm Klein, but graciously carries the sheriff's head back into the dark. Klein, witnessing the headless knight in action, is so spooked he loses his balance, as he can't help but believe that the absurdity of the night's resurrection might be real. From then on, Klein hides at home, afraid to go out, thinking about escaping this cursed head town. Who knows how long it took for Klein to calm down, thinking to himself, no more head sightings. Yet he decides to venture into the mysterious forest for the Headless Knight's truth, with only a boy by his side. What will he uncover? If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.